Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today we're going to be doing my HTR, my Hope to Read. Now, the reason that I'm actually doing a little bit more of a specified reading list this month is because it is Mental Health May. Now, Mental Health May, I don't know if it's just in the US or if it's worldwide, but here in the United States, it is the Mental Health and Mental Illness Awareness Month for us for an overall kind of inclusive feeling. We're here to give an overall idea of what it should be to just have an inclusive mental health community and mental illness community. There should be no separate communities because we all understand bits and pieces of what the others are going through, and we need to help and support each other. So here's what's happening for me in my Mental Health May. My Mental Health May month is going to be pretty low-key for myself, because everything's pretty low-key for me. However, I think it's overwhelming when I go into a coffee shop, but I can't make TBRs. They stress me out. That's fine. So I have finished 3 books thus far in May, which is kind of intense. I don't know how I did that, but it was, well, yes, I do, because they were already started in April, so they kind of carried over. It's fine. 2 other books that are carrying over from April that I'm going to finish before I begin my HTR, my Hope to Read list. And those will be The Wolf Trial, which you can see I don't have the normal dust jacket on it because I'm reading it, so I want it to be protected. This is The Wolf Trial. This was sent to me by Freight Publishing. This is the story of a serial killer who is tried as a werewolf, and I am loving it so far. It's taking a while to get really dived in because it's a thick book, but I am super in love with it. The cover is stunning, and I am very happy that I'm reading this. It's just a little terrifying. So this one I will probably continue going very slowly with, and I may not even finish it in May because I don't want to stress myself out with potential night terrors. And then this one again has no dust cover because it's on my shelf, because I like to keep my dust covers nice and clean when I'm reading. I like to take them off and put them in a safe space. This is The Soul of the Octopus. This is by Simon Montgomery. I did reach out to the author, and we were unable to get me a copy for review, but I did purchase my own copy, and I will be doing a full in-depth review with this linked with the listeners from Tin House Publishing, and I will be discussing trauma, the octopus, and its representation in the world as a spiritual animal. Those are the 2 books that I'm already in the midst of here in Mental Health May, but these are the books that I am hoping to get to that all have to do with the mental health community, mental illness, or their sort of thing. So the first book that I'm going to get to, I hope, is Let's Pretend It Never Happened, a mostly true memoir by Jenny Lawson. This is going to be one of the more light books that I do have on my shelf right now that is mental health related, so I definitely want to have this, reading it continuously. I know I could read this in one sitting in one day, but I'm going to make it actually spread out throughout the whole month, because that way I have a chapter or 2 chapters to kind of loosen me up after I've read whatever it is I may read. So this is my lighthearted, kind of easier read for the month. Next we have this, All the Things We Never Knew. I have been going into this several times. It is beautiful and wonderful, but it is about a gentleman who kills himself and is then leaving his family alone to cope with his mental illness in the wake of his suicide, and it is breathtaking and wonderful and scary, and I have almost come halfway through twice now, but I have not been able to finish it because it's been too much for me. So this month is the month that I'm going to power through and make it, because this is the month that it is time to do so. Next book is going to be Maps to the Other Side. This is by Sasha Altman de Burrell, and this is the adventures of a bipolar cartographer. I cannot say whether or not this is going to be lighthearted or not. I'm not entirely sure, but I am excited to pick this up. It's a quicker read. It's only like 180 something pages, and it's written in an interesting little format. It doesn't look like it's written like normal books, so I am very excited to pick this up. It has several different ideas in it and several different formats of writing, so I am excited to talk and read that, to just sort of introduce myself a little bit more into the bipolar mind. I'm not entirely aware of the bipolar mind yet. It is not something I know as much about, so I wanted to get into that. My last and final book, this one I'm the most excited about. I did reach out, so there was a Goodreads giveaway, and it was for Dead Bunnies Make All 8 of Me Cry, and it's by Elise Collins, and I am super stoked about this. This is a book about a woman with DID, dissociative identity disorder, which is what I suffer from, formerly called multiple personality disorder. I am very excited to get my hands on this. The author and I have spoken. She said that she doesn't know as much as she would like to know, but she's trying to learn. This one is one where the host of the body does actually visualize and hallucinate alters in the outside world and sees them as they are functioning. And I am super excited to get my hands on this and read through this and get it kind of under my wing. It does look like, first of all, the author, she was wonderful enough to sign this over to me. She sent this to me without question. I was so grateful. It has larger font, so it should not be too much of a difficulty to get through. So those are the ones that I have right now. I do have several others that I could be picking up. I might, in fact, pick up a couple others as well. That is a very short list for me in a month. But at this time, that is what my goal is, and I'm reaching lower rather than higher so that I don't disappoint myself. I still have 9 books left that publishers have sent me that I have not yet finished. I have started all of them, or at least gotten halfway through most of them. One of them, I am afraid I might DNF, but I'm going to keep pushing through until I finish it. I don't really want to make it a bad review, but at the same time, I'm highly confused by so many aspects of it. If you guys feel that it would be acceptable, I know this is kind of my channel and I'm allowed to read whatever the heck I want because it's my channel, but I've been wanting to pick this up for the longest time. I got it for Christmas. This is The Girl Who Couldn't Read by John Harding. I have wanted to read this forever, and this has a gothic element to it where it takes place in an asylum or a mental hospital, I should say. And so I was thinking this might be another book that I would pick up and read because I thought it would be lovely. If you guys feel that this is not mental health genre, that you guys feel that this does not fit the genre right now, I will understand. Just let me know in the comments below if you think I should read it, but I think I might anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add this to the pile. Yeah. Okay, so I answered my own question. I'm going to also add The Girl Who Couldn't Read by John Harding to the pile. This one is going to be very exciting. I've been holding on to this for so long, and it needed to happen. I do have a couple of poetry books that I also want to pick up that are behind you. They're organized specifically behind you. I need a new bookshelf, basically, is what it comes down to. I need another large bookshelf. I need a 5-tier one. I know which one I want, but I have to wait till I get disability money because I'm not going to ask you guys for money because that's not right. And I need a shelf to hire so I can put books on it. I actually have a full box of books in my closet, just a box, a big container, like box full of books. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll have several reviews to film and several reviews that I have filmed, but I have not yet edited and posted. That is my bad. But anything or everything that I have promised you a review of will be or is been or has been filmed and just needs to be edited or filmed. Yeah, I just repeated myself in so many different ways, but basically everything I've promised you is coming. I just haven't finished it yet. I will speak to you guys about how I'm doing in my part 1 April wrap-up, and we'll kind of do a touch base there, see if any changes have happened, if anything's added or subtracted, and yes, that's my video. Now, I will just add one more thing because I have said it already in my Sleeping Beauty video that was posted on Friday, which was my Fairy Tale Friday first video, which was really wonderful and a lot of fun to do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm still reading comments coming in from my subscribers on the video where I talked about friendship. So I definitely want to continue that segment where I talk to you guys about daily living for me, because that's something you guys have really expressed an interest in. Please let me know if you have a specific, what's the word I'm looking for, task that you're curious about how I function. I mean, I really don't care what kind of task it looks like. Like, you could ask me what it's like to get dressed in the morning, because even that's an interesting adventure. But if you guys have something specifically that you want to know, like how I cope with it, or how I function with it, or how it changes due to my disorder, I am more than happy to oblige. So just let me know in the comments below what you guys are looking for, questioning, what you're wondering about. You guys know I have no secrets from you, as much as I can control, and I want to be open with you guys. And as long as I keep getting positive reinforcement, I'll keep doing it, because as soon as you guys start telling me I'm nuts and crazy and should get off the internet, I may stop doing things the same way. Logic, I guess? I don't know. But guys, it's been wonderful to see you again on my channel, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video.